Jhin and Azir, but he has to flash as well. Wait, why didn't they commit? Why didn't Jhin go? He would have to flash, I think, to Caitlyn if he went more. I think it's a good idea from Damwon bot lane, because if you let them just do whatever they want with the wave, you get stuck on their tower. So it's good to look for level 1, I think. But I would probably commit harder there, because there's no way you lose. They have Cleanse Heal and E on Lux. Maybe they didn't know that. But even if they have Q on Lux, I don't think they have damage, so you should just go more. But yeah, I think the Jarvan pick is more to facilitate the early game. It's not for ult that you pick this. And the Seraphine pick is also just to like guarantee teamfight win. I don't think it's necessarily for lane. I actually don't see how that's a good lane matchup for him, because at 6 he has kill threat against him all the time. If he gets shuffled, he has to flash or die. So it's probably just like a late game pick for him to make sure that if they get to the point where it's 5-5 Drake, they win. So if I'm Damwon now, I make sure that it doesn't get to that point, either by not contesting Drake 5v5 or by trying to commit hard for early game here. Someone sacrifice to get, let's say, top ahead, or to try to kill enemy bot or something. Even if they don't die here, it's so bad to get chunked here. If I was Canyon, I would have gone earlier and just chunk him. Just don't even have to kill him. It's just good to chunk. Like, even if they don't kill him, it's okay. He's just dead anyway. Leona is not in tower there. Leona is not in tower? Okay. 1 for 1 at least. It was good that Jankos went there. He might as well have gone Krugs and then they don't get a counter kill. So it was really good that he went there actually after his Raptors. But I think they're really lucky to get 1 for 1 here, G2, because I feel like Damwon doesn't have to commit that hard. Here, it's not important that you kill them. It's just important that you chunk them and get their flash. You don't have to kill them here to win the game. It's enough if you just chunk them and get their flashes, and you can play later, because you have a long time then you can make plays. So I think here, Leona should back, you know? Look why is he walking up more? He should just back. Even if you don't kill Lux here, it doesn't matter. 0 for 0 is better for Damwon than 1 for 1. 1 for 1 is good for G2 here, because they were really in a really bad state with Jarvan 3 camps against 6, and G2 bot lane actually losing 2v2. So I think they were really lucky to get 1 for 1 and a base here, because now Caitlyn gets the base. So I actually think that's misplayed by Damwon. They should have played for chunk, not for kill. It's good if you can kill, but you should not put yourself in danger to die there. It's not worth what happened. I think they're really lucky that Damwon overcommitted there. Here's what I said earlier. Either have to flash or die every time you get shuffled in this matchup. So it's for sure not a good pick in the matchup. But they're for sure talking about that. They're even swapping their duo. Wait, how many are topside? 5 topside. Everyone's topside. 5 for Herald. This is good for G2 though. I guess they don't have Jarvan ult yet. And Graves actually has ult, so this is maybe not so good for G2. They're under-leveled. Seraphine ult missed it as well. Ornn ult, let's see where it goes. Other way, yeah, nice ult by Broken Blade. Shuffle! Oh, they're all dead. They're gonna get aced here. Oh my god, they're gonna get aced. It's over. The game is over. Oh, it's over. Well. That was that game. The second you miss your Seraphine ult, you have to run. Like, they kept fighting. And also, I think the second you see Jarvan is 5, Graves is 6. I think Leona was 5, Lux was 4. You probably don't fight this, right? Because look now. So you go on Graves, use everything on him, and he just flashes out. You have to back. They're not calling off the fight. They're trying to still fight. Oh, rough. That's so rough. But actually, they used Seraphine ult, all of Lux spell, all of Jarvan spell, all of Caitlyn spell, and Ornn E, I think, on Graves that just flashed out. You have to back at that point. And Seraphine ult as well. You have to back. You have nothing left. And they knew he had shuffled as well. They had to back there. They should call the fight off the second they missed their stuff on Graves. There's no way they win that fight anymore. But they actually kept fighting. Like, they didn't try to run the second the fight was over. They kept fighting anyway. What a waste. Like, G2 to me is the team that plays with the enemy when enemy is grouped as 5 and they are pushing a lane and stalling them, or Cap's doing some LeBlanc things or whatever, but themselves wanting to go for a 5v5 Herald is, how to say, it's not normal to see. They are gonna have to flash or die. I think even if Flash is dead, he should not... Oh, actually, maybe? Jarvan? Okay. No, not enough. Jankos made good play there. I actually think he was never spotted until the EQ, because he was on the ping first and then he was hugging the wall. That's a really good play by Jankos, but not enough damage anyway. Oh, it's such a sad game as well. It's one of those games where you're like, you can't do anything, I think. You have no one that can go farm anywhere, you can only group and really fight, but you don't have any damage to fight, so it's just sad. Even here when you make a good play, it doesn't matter. Can they win in ultra late game? In theory, yeah, but the problem is they're not gonna get there. They're gonna get so low before you get to a point where it is relevant. And they also have 3 winning lanes, so the gold lead will go fast from what it is now to much more. Because they're gonna be farming much more. In G2 you cannot farm much now, you have to just group and try to fight, but they won't give you the fight. And if they give you the fight, you are not winning that anyway, so you have a really hard time. I think it's hard to find a winning condition in this game as G2 now. Because farming is not it's not a winning condition in this game. Going around. Your waves are absolutely terrible. Both side lanes are in tier 2 and you're hitting Drake. I mean, it's the only play you have. It's so lost. Fingers crossed enemies. Fingers crossed enemies. Oh my god, they're all gonna get ace here and it's lost and they lose Nash. But it's the best play. It's the best play. They just have to flip it. Go Graves? No, can't go Graves. Ornn is dead. Cancel maybe Jhin? No, hit the Drake. They're gonna get aced. They can't fight. They have to fight. Someone has to flash in, but no one is doing anything. Flash in, just flash. Fight. Fight, fight, fight. Asir. Kill Asir. Wait, why didn't they kill Asir? What are they holding flashes for? Guys, you just have to fight. Like, of course it's lost, but you can't just die with all flash up. Just go flash on Asir, take the shutdown and die. Inevitably, you're getting ace there, but they're not even committing to the fight. They're like half-assing the fight. You just have to fight, like properly fight there. Now, don't be worried for this game specifically. It was, I think it was just weird from draft already. This game is not winnable. I'm sorry to say, but it's just not a winnable game. I just hope they wake up from it. Especially the draft. I think the play... Like, actually the play is not as big of a problem, because if they draft different champs, then some stuff fixes itself. Like, if you want to contest Herald 5v5, and if you draft different champs, then all of a sudden that's a good play. Or if you draft different champs, then maybe all of a sudden this Drake fight, people have more agency to go in and do stuff. More confidence to go in and do stuff. But I think it all stems from the draft. Because to me, G2 drafting Ornn, Jarvan, Seraphine, Caitlyn, Lux is super troll. Giga troll. Rogue, I get. Fnatic, not even Fnatic would do this. And Fnatic is much more of a team like this than G2 is. So the fact that G2 is drafting this is just sad, I think. Sad for them. Because it's really not empowering their players. Yeah, Broken Blade on tank and Caps on Seraphine. But this is what I think they should have done earlier in the game, you know? Like, the second they lose that top Herald fight, the reaction cannot be, let's farm for late. Because you can't farm for late, you just have to fight. Fight, 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 everything that moves. Group and fight, everything. And try to get shutdowns and gold back in the game from this, because farming is not a way to get gold back in the game. Nice. One more shutdown. Caitlyn is getting all the gold. Should have one more item soon. With all these minions as well. Yeah. The question is if they can even get to the Elder. Even if it spawns. Okay. There's no flash. Where's Sonya's? Backline is dead. Lux is dead. Caitlyn is 1 HP. Caitlyn is dead. The game is over. Okay, they didn't make Elder. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't surprising after the Herald fight, right?